Hello there everyone! Alright, it's been a long time since I made a video on the channel, so for those of you who do look out for them, I apologise. It's something I want to try and get back into the rhythm of doing, but I've just been struggling with the time recently. So if you've just been watching my live streams, I appreciate you coming along, but we have got a video and it is Jedi Knight Cal Kestis Unlock event. So let's get it on screen. Alright, so there's Cal looking off in the distance. Leviathan as well, which I'm kind of going to ignore because Alright, so we got tier 1 here. Now, for the record, all of my units for this event are gear 12. I have not gone past the minimums, and the mods I've put on are what are suitable for the characters in the main game. So if we do need to do any remodding, fair enough, but every indication I've been given about this event, it's not that difficult, so we're hoping no remods. So gear 12 Cal, let's see. The Inquisitors investigate Baraka, where they find Cal Kestis, a Jedi Padawan in hiding. So use the granted ability Dodge Roll to remove all stacks of Purge. At the start of Second Sister's turn, Cal gains a stack of Purge. Second Sister begins the battle with 100% turn meter. That sounds fun. Although granted it works with Cal's kit, so I'm fine with that. Oh, apparently we begin the journey. Alright. So there's Padawan Cal, as we're calling him. Let's go. It's a bit weird to think of him as a Padawan at that point. I mean, he technically was, but still. Hey, we're doing a bit of the Dash Rendar event. Cool. We're here to help. Who are you? Sorry, my camera's going to block a bit of this. No time. Keep moving. We'll pick you up when we can. Okay. We don't need to do that because there's no purge, so we'll just do a basic. And a basic. And a basic. Is there a reason to do that? I don't think there is there? Because it's basically just a debuff ability, so we'll just basic him. It seems a bit of a waste to use specials right now. All it's going to do is slow us down moving forward. Okay, I can justify doing that now. You know, we had got debuff. Can I target that scout trooper, please? Thank you. And go on, we'll do that. Okay, so we've got this stormtrooper being a nuisance. Nice to see that the event's just mixing it up a little bit, though. We aren't getting the same ones. Get away from me. Alright, Cal. Oh, hang on. We're not going to move on, are we? Alright, well, let's have a little heal. I haven't actually used Cal in this group much because of the gear levels, but I've got a gist of what their abilities do. I mean, if we need to check it out, we'll just have a look at the actual kits. Okay, go for Scout again. I don't think this Scout is the same as the Scout we've got in the game, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure it matters. Okay, we could do again a healing again because I'm just feeling a bit squishy. Alright, here she comes again. We aren't moving far forward, are we? We're kind of just chilling back here. Alright, let's do that. Now, if it goes like the game, I've got an expectation for the boss fight, shall we call it. Wave 2. But we'll soon see how it goes. Oh, come on. Wow, this is one big wave. Well, I say one big wave, but we aren't moving forward on the train. Or whatever you call it, the turbo thing. Hey, finally, we can move forward a bit. Alright, so we'll wave our hands. Ask for a stim. Basic. And again. Oh, okay, they left one alive. I'm assuming that's how it's meant to go. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? Okay, let's do that. And do that, just get some debuffs on her. We'll try and heal ourselves up a bit. And again, we'll just wave our hands. Ask for a stim. basic. Alright, speed down would be nice, but I don't think it sticks well enough. Yeah, she pretty much cleanses it straight away. Okay, we have got Purge on us, so I feel like it's not a bad idea to get rid of some of it. Just in case that happens. Okay, let's do that. I feel like I need to look at Kit as far as... Can she... Has she got unavoidable abilities, essentially? It's a sign of how often I use Second Sister. Go on, basic. In the yellow. And wave your hands. We're getting there. 7 stacks of Purge. Wow, you're cheating. I mean, I'm not wrong. You know, should only hit 6. Okay, wave 1 complete. Well, battle 1 complete. Tier 1 complete. Order 66 achieved. Tier 2. Requirements: Cal Kestis, not Chrysanthemum, Tarful, and Sorgarera. So, what have we got? Cal, Sorgarera, and Tarful fight to free the enslaved Wookiees. Use the granted ability Quick Parry to avoid damage and counterattack, stunning the attacker. If Cal is defeated, the battle ends in defeat. Alright, let's avoid defeat like that then. A little bit awkward we haven't got a lead, but saying that none of these would lead, so I suppose it doesn't matter. I haven't used Saw or Tarful too much, so again, this is going to be kind of fun for me for that point of view. Hey, who are you? Someone who just bought an AT-AT. AT-AT? Is it AT-AT or 8080? Time, a question as old as time, it feels. I've just bought an 8080 to the table. Who are you? Someone making the Empire angry. Seriously, I don't know which one's right there technically, or which one people think is right. Okay, let's have a look at these things. So, Hench Droid. Axiom Brood Bounty Droid has 4 stacks of cannon fodder, 25% of its base max health and max protection, is immune to max health and max protection changes, and can't be defeated or destroyed while it has more than 1 stack of cannon fodder. So it's a bit like Dark Trooper. If it would be defeated while it has 2 more stacks of cannon fodder, instead dispel all debuffs on it, reduce the number of cannon fodder stacks by 1, and recover 100% health and protection. When all stacks of cannon fodder expire, the bounty droids are destroyed, they can't be revived critically yet. Okay, so I'm assuming this dude can't be killed until they're down? Yeah, it can't be defeated while there are any active allies with cannon fodder. The following contract is active. Score 25 critical hits. If the contracts are achieved, they all gain the payouts. All allies with cannon fodder gain 1 stack of cannon fodder if able. Bounty hunter allies recover 10% health and protection on the start of their turn. Ugh, okay. So it feels like we need to get these down pretty quick. If I'm right, this is a call to assist. Yeah, dispel or debuff, which might be more important later. So maybe we go for that. Wookiee allies, call a Wookiee allies to assist. Not a lot there. Ally attackers gain critical damage up. Ally healers and support gain speed up, so Cal. I can't remember what Saw is off the top of my head. I know he's not a tank, so it's going to be one of the first 2. Alright, let's do that. Alright, it's a support. Okay, so we'll do that. I feel like launching the grenade thing is a good idea. This one's nearly in 3, so we're going to knock it down 1. We don't really need to do that, so I figure let's just try and get tenacity down and whatnot on there. Yeah, I'm curious about the critical hits bit. That's what's in my head. I'm like, we don't want to get in a situation where we're having to mind that. Alright, down to 2 there. Nearly at 2 there. There we go. Okay, we got speed up. Again, we're going to just keep working on each droid separately. Just seems to make a bit of sense. Okay, 1 each. And base it. Nearly. They haven't got the contract, so that's one thing. Okay, that's good. And then just a basic here should be alright. Now we can deal damage here. Ooh, we got stunned, nice. Base it, base it. That really won't do too much, but I'm fine with that. In fact, we got blind as well as nice. Let's just topple. By the way, I love how I haven't used this granted ability for Cal. I mean, it might be good, but I just didn't really see the point. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot, so it's like, okay, fair enough. Maybe it's more useful in the other phases. Yeah, we got Purge Troopers here. So maybe I shouldn't have used that ability when I did. Alright, so Purge Troopers scare me from TB, but I don't know if that is true of every other game mode, so maybe don't need to be too scared of them. Or maybe that's just like a good warning. Let's put that there. And let's do that. I don't feel like we've got a buff cleanse. Okay, if we get a chance, we could do putting a heal on Saw. Didn't need to do that. Yeah, let's just heal up Saw a bit. Alright, that was decent damage. Okay, that one has got blind. Ooh, okay. I was going to say it's got blind, so it's not a problem, but we've got to go for it anyway, so... Does it really matter? Do that. Get rid of the debuff. Basic. Just wave our hands again. And so, I feel like the Purge Troopers are the ones you gotta just get rid of. Again, TB might be playing a part, because on the Braca missions in TB they are absolutely horrendous. But, well, it's not even just Braca. They're pretty bad on every planet they appear. But they certainly have given me the most nightmares there. Alright, so I think we try and just base it. Okay. I was going to say base it from here, but we obviously did enough without. Okay, so Ninth Sister. Oh, it's 1v1. What's this? A Braca scrap rat playing Jedi? You're done hurting this world. Not entirely sure what my accent was there. Okay, we'll do the dodge roll thing. Remind me, what does that do exactly? Gain quick parry for 1 turn. Take 75% less damage whenever an enemy targets this character. It counterattacks and stuns the target for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Okay, don't think it did too much. Let's do that. And we'll just do this. Essentially, we're trying to make sure that she can't hit us. We also seem to be gaining the persistence buff quite a lot, so we're nearly at 20, which means that we gain defense up and protection up for 2 turns. So we're getting there. There we go. So we'll do a base it. Actually, I kind of like that because we're full health and full protection, so we're getting crit hit immunity, which means she can't just knock us down. Plus foresight does seem a good thing. We'll debuff her. And again. And we'll do that again. It's the foresight as well that I feel like is important. Am I right in thinking it's on this ability? No, it must be this one. Or is it the unique? I'm sure there's something here with foresight. I must be imagining it. Spell debuff streak for 45% health. Full health. I can't see foresight, but I'm gaining it, so hey ho. Okay, so try and debuff her. Bit of a shame that they've got all the abilities here. It would have been nice if they could have maybe reframed the battle so she was over there and Cal was here. Just a little by the by. Alright, another wave completed, or another tier completed, and another 66 shards of Cal Kestis, or Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. So once again, Cal's on his own. Cal searches Zepho for clues to opening the ancient vault. Gal has the granted abilities Dodge Roll and Quick Parry. Cal begins the final battle with 4 stacks of Purge, and at the start of Second Sister's turn, gains a stack of Purge. Second Sister is immune to stun, and Tomb Guardian can only be defeated while stunned. Yay. The Tomb Guardians weren't exactly my favourite enemy type in the first game. Jedi, engage with caution. Don't like our chances here. Okay. By the way, I'm glad they did relabel that KX security droid. Alright, let's start by doing that. Just get some speed down on the board. And let's make sure we haven't got expose on us. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I find it interesting that they've just basically reused the Ray ability icons. I mean, when you think this... I'm going to do a Ray video very shortly, and I'm going to be seeing these for tier 3. It's just it dawned on me what it is. Okay, so Dodge Roll. Remove all stacks of Purge and take a bonus turn. We haven't got Purge, so that makes no sense right now. Quick Parry. Take 75% less damage whenever an enemy targets this character. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and we'll wave our hands again. Is that called slow down? Not so fast. Okay. We'll do that again, just try and heal up. I think having crit hit immunity is kind of nice. And we're going to keep going for the Stormtrooper for the simple fact he's going to taunt and get in our way, plus he's going to try and land exposes on us, so that's pretty nasty. Okay, so we're going to cleanse what's on us. It doesn't hurt for them to take a load of turns anyway, if I'm right, because it's going to build up our persistence. Yeah, I'm probably wrong there. I know you start the battle with persistence stacks if they start the battle before you. But yeah, I think I'm getting it wrong how I gain it. How is it? For each special ability used by each other character, yeah, so not... It's specials, not basics. Okay, so if I go like this, we would gain a stack. I think. Oh, by each other character. Yeah, by each other character. Okay, so whenever they use a special, I gain a stack of persistence. Cool. If an opponent takes the first turn, gains 15 stacks. Yeah. All right. Wave our hands. Let's just basic on scout. We're gonna have to make sure we take out the probe droid before KX, just for the fact that we don't want to be blown up. Saying that though, let me just have a look at the kit. Oh, I can't look at probe droid. I'm wondering if it is the same mechanic as far as if it's the final one, it can't blow up. It can't decide to automatically lose the battle. Okay, we're going to do that again. Alright, that's pretty nice. We'll do that because they're both stunned, give us a bit of time. Okay, we did use all our persistence somehow. I'm actually trying to work out what happened there. Yeah, I can only assume persistence expires. Because we're now back to 3. Inflict ability block and buff immunity on all characters for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted, and all allies gain 50% turn meter. So maybe it's the case once you reach 30, because it does say 20 plus and 30, so maybe once you hit 30 and that happens, it resets to 0. Again, I haven't used Cal a lot, so this is definitely where I'm learning. It's a shame, because I wanted to work on Cal, but I just haven't been able to... Well, I've been keeping him at Gear 12 so I could do the event at the unlock level, if you like, the recommended unlock level. So I've not really been able to use him, because Gear 12 is not really a lot for me. It is why it's been frustrating waiting for the event, because it's not that I haven't had the requirements. I've had them since about December, January. But yeah, it's just taken that long for the event to come back around. So the wrecks have all just been sitting there gathering dust. Alright, so we're nearly done on this wave. It's just a bit of a smacky match between ourselves and this KX. Let's do that, see if we can stun it. Nice. One more. There we go. So, ooh, okay, this is the Tomb Guardian. Wow, okay, I'll give him 10 out of 10 there. The scale there is brilliant. Core shutdown. This unit can't be defeated unless it's stunned. Am I right in thinking this has got a stun? Yeah, if they already had speed down. Alright, so we've basically got to time that. And we can use this as well, I assume. Okay, so I'll keep all this in mind. You know, as far as I'm reading... Let me just double check. Yeah, it's got speed down. And there it says... Hang on. Here it says, if an enemy already had speed down, they're stunned. So we've got these two abilities to work with. Speed down is something we can apply on basic, so that's good. We don't need to use that because that's basically the third tier or third wave ability. So we're not going to defeat it now, so we're just going basic. Let's try and keep speed down on it because obviously that's what's really going to help. We'll put that on us. What is that ability? Deal special damage to all enemies, inflict them with vulnerable for 2 turns. Enemies without Boon of Elram can't avoid this attack and will be critically hit if able. Then inflict tenacity down on itself 1 turn. This ability starts on cooldown. And the basic, deals special damage to target enemy which can't be evaded. If this attack critically hits, dispel all buffs from target enemy and inflict expose. Expose. Okay, we'll use that for now. There's a lot going on with this kit, but I know this is also connected to Cal in TB. Whenever this unit is damaged, reduce its cooldowns by 1 and inflict attack with vulnerable. Okay, so that explains why we're getting vulnerable. Ancient Sentinels of the Zepho civilization, programmed to destroy intruders to the tombs of the Zepho sage of Elram. Alright, so I think we're in a good spot. We're going basic just to get the speed down. Then we're going to do that to get the stun. Oh, apparently not. Okay, we'll just do that then. Alright. Never seen that before. But yeah, that was reasonably simple. And now we're facing second sister again. Cal Kestis. How predictable. Okay. Remove all stacks of purge and take a bonus turn. Cool. We'll do that. Well, that's a bummer. Let's do that. And I feel like I'm playing around with abilities a bit here, but to a degree it kind of makes sense. Ugh. Yeah, I just know I'm not attacking a lot. The foresight doesn't help because it's essentially stopping us from countering, so I'm curious how we can get rid of it. Base it. See, there we go, we've got foresight again. Normally foresight's great, but when you won't be countering, that's kind of awkward. Alright, 25 stacks of persistence. We're building that up kind of nicely. There we go, we got a nice countering. A bit of speed down. Granted, 6 stacks of purge was not ideal. Alright, nearly 30 stacks of persistence we're getting there. Hey, we're there. Cool. You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not as bad. You're Triller. I mean, given the due there, they found a very creative way of changing from masked to unmasked. So again, CG, full praise, you worked that one out quite nicely. I knew it was obviously going to happen because we had the change of model in game, but still, it was pretty cool. All right, tier 4, we got Merrin and we got Cal. Cal confronts Taron Malicos on Dathomir, where he seeks a Zepho Astrium required to open the ancient vault. Strategy tips. Use the granted ability Reactive Force Push to avoid negative effects and stagger enemies. Taron Malicos can only be defeated while he has no turn meter. If Cal or Merrin are defeated, the battle ends in defeat. Alright, let's go for it. I'm guessing Merrin's going to be a support quite literally for the fact that she doesn't do a lot otherwise. You're not telling me we're facing Merrin? Oh. We're facing Merrin. Great. I really want to try and do that in a mysterious voice and I really missed the mark there. You trespass, Jedi. Not my best. Reactive Force Push, and to me that does look like the strike button. Vein strike, parry strike. Alright, so gain Reactive Force Push for 1 turn. Can't be defeated or damaged, immune to buffs and debuffs. Whenever an enemy targets this character, inflict them with stagger for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Okay, so that looks kind of good. We'll start off with that, just see if we can slow those we can slow down. Obviously Merrin will do her own thing. I mean, I suppose I'm glad there that we didn't get a load of plague. Okay, I don't know what this ability is going to do here, but let's just use it because it feels like we're wasting time not using it. Okay. This feels like it could be a slow one as far as somehow finding a way through this lot. Alright, 3 stuns is good. Alright, that's 1 down. Can she bring it back? If so, does that mean we just go for Merrin? I mean, I know Merrin... Yeah, she brings them back, so we've got to go for Merrin. And I know Merrin's got a revive and a kit. Just to be clear, I wasn't forgetting that, but I thought after giving it to her again, I should have just looped. Alright, so from an efficiency point of view, I've certainly not played this right. I feel like I haven't got the right ability here, if I'm being honest. I would have loved that counter-attack one, but I'm assuming there's a reason why they haven't given it to us. Alright, I'm glad I used that when I did. Alright, that's healed up her health. Come on, Merrin, that's it. And kind of what I was saying about the heal, I'm looking, sorry, not the heal, the revive. You think the zombies aren't taunting, so they are different to the normal zombies. What's this? Oh, this is like the normal ability, sorry. Again, with the zombies not taunting, it kind of confused me. Alright, let's just basic. I'm assuming she's got the normal kit of like you can't really affect a turn meter. Certainly nailing the vibe though of you can't stop them. Go on, let's just basic. Okay, that seemed to do more harm than good. This tier definitely is intriguing me. Simply because I don't know if I'm doing right or wrong here. I mean, we've got a character who, in theory, should be able to get... Well, saying that, will he get quicker on his own? No, he doesn't gain turn meter as is, so I don't know if I need to do a remod. Because I have got him modded very slow so that he can work with Seer. But right now, it's looking like that's not right. Yeah, this is feeling like a massive slog as far as I can keep myself alive, but you look at Merrin and she's already back to max protection. We have got a way of really reducing her fast. The only way I can think is just basicing all the time. Persistence, 10 more stacks, gain foresight. They gain defense up and protection up. While at or below 60% health, attack again and inflict critical chance down all one turn. Attack a third time, inflict daze. That one's probably not that bad. We could somehow daze him anyway. But I don't really think dazing Merrin's that big a thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's immune to speed altering effects. Yeah, she's immune to turn meter manipulation, so daze won't really impact her. She's one away from using the heal special. There she goes. She's going to go in a second with it. Hey, we got it. I'm assuming we've got her. She looks like she's not involved anymore. I feel like the UI is completely glitched and we've got more problems. Alright, face it. Let's start whittling down these zombies. Alright, loads of buff immunity and we start again. Not that the zombies having buffs is having much impact. I mean, can you imagine if they could have taunted? This would have been absolutely horrendous. You know, she could constantly revive them. Oh. It's the only reason I can think they didn't give him taunts. Because I just can't see how Cal alone could have got around it. Let's just try and heal up a bit for the next wave. If I've got the knack of this now, we should be okay. Yeah, we'll do the heal again. This is where it'd be I'm assuming we'll get Merrin next wave, because it's going to be it's going to be a bit of a slog if it is just Cal. I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing one of those cut down my people. Having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi. Here to begin your training. I want to rebuild the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. Yeah, I totally love getting slammed with rocks. Okay, can't be defeated or damaged, immune to buffs and debuffs. Whenever an enemy targets this character, inflict him with stagger for 2 turns, which I think we'll do because I kind of like the idea of staggering Taran. Let's do that. What is that buff that he's gaining? Is that the madness one? Like in his main kit? Edge of Madness, yeah, minus 2% defense per stack, so it kind of benefits us if we can attack him when he's got it. Just for those of you interested, Taran Malicos was a former Jedi Master who fled to Dathomir after Order 66. After capture by the Knight brothers, Malicos fell to the dark side and eventually became their leader. He was eventually defeated by Cal Kestis and the Knight sister Merrin after failing to bring them under his influence. Spoiler alert. Alright, in theory he's got 4 stacks, so I feel like now's the time we go. Yeah, 8 stacks. And now we do that. And base it. I mean, we're looking okay. It's hitting like my Taran. Alright, somehow we won that one. Wave 3. It's funny when you win a wave and don't do anything. Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet. Okay, let's put some foresight on to start with. We're looking a bit like we could have seen better days. That's it, get the protection away from Taran. And slow him down. I don't use the dark magic ability on Merrin unless I have to. I'd rather just try and do that. Wow. Okay, base it. Yeah, okay. What is this? Dathomir will be your grave. That was cool. And again, CG, you did it well. I feel like I'm always judging CG with these things, but when it comes to these story-driven events, they have done them really well in the past, and maybe there's been 1 or 2 that have been a bit eh. But yeah, by and large, they always do them well, so I like praising them because I feel like I don't praise them at times when things like Conquest exist. Okay, final tier. We got Seer and we got Cal. Cal and Seer confront Second Sister at Fortress Inquisitorius after she steals the holocron from the ancient vault. Strategy tips. Cal has the granted abilities Dodge Roll, Quick Parry and Reactive Force Push. If Cal or Seer are defeated, the battle ends in defeat. Alright. Really? I'm not being funny. You could have given the Seer lead, CG. Surely. That would have made more sense. Oh. I know it's Cal's event, but he's not a leader, so can you just give us the leader? Would it have hurt that much? I know it's easy anyway, but still, I'm like, I can't help but scratch my head at that one. Go on, let's do that just in case we encounter. Alright, that wasn't fun. And let's do that. I was thinking of getting, well, I was thinking about my next Omicron. I think it's going to be Seer. Just that when I start working on this team, the first building block, if you like, is in place. Because it's alright having, say, a Malicos, but, yeah, you're going to need the actual damage dealer. Oh, not the damage dealer, Malicos is the damage dealer. It's more like you're going to need the actual Omicron to prevent Bad Batch from just walking all over it. So, yeah, I think Seer is going to be my next one. Unless I've forgotten something. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I say it like I think she hasn't got decent damage on that ability, but you know, again, Gear 12, I don't expect too much. Okay, we'll do that again. Just get some counters in if we land them. Just basic again. Nice. I'm pretty sure they remodeled the KX/K2 SO model for this event, didn't they? It was only like a subtle tweak, but I did like it. I thought, all right, you've just tweaked how it looks a little. I can notice. I want to try and save that ability from Seer, but is it worth it? All right, maybe not. It's during this encounter, so if I'm right, that would be, you know, it reset at the start of the next wave, so. All right. Triller, you've experienced great... Oh, let me restart that one. Triller, you've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go. Let go? I'm stronger now because of the pain. I'm not exactly sure what I was going for with that first attempt. Alright, let's get some retribution and some damage immunity. Granted, that might not work actually, so oh well. Tenacity down. Basic, basic. And another. Basic. This removes all stacks of purge and grants a bonus turn, so we'll do that. And basic. Go on again. We're not going to get a turn with Seer's lightsaber, I suspect. You have failed me, Inquisitor. And here comes the big bad. Although, again, I'll give him credit. They've done the corridor very nicely already. Darth Vader. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the name instead of the actual thing. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor. Seer, you're stronger than that. Yeah, that's why I'm not a voice actor. Alright, basic. Okay, come on, we'll pop that on us. Just trying to stay alive a bit. I really shouldn't do that, should I? That was a bad combo. Alright, let's just put that on Seer. I haven't looked, but is there something in any of these saying that Vader can't be killed? Alright, sorry, I've got to read this because it is Vader. Once one of the most powerful and heroic Jedi Knights, Darth Vader's quest for power led him to the dark side of the Force. Through his training as apprentice to Darth Sidious, Vader became the infamous Dark Lord of the Sith. Sorry, one of my alarms is going. Serving as Dark Master for decades, Vader hunted down the remnants of the Jedi Order and attempted to crush the growing rebellion against the Empire before a secret from his past threatened his master's grand plan. Oh. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Alright, I'll catch you up in a minute.
A few moments later.
Alright, we're back to wave 3. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor. Seer, you're stronger than that. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, that'll work. Feels quite good that you get a stun on Vader. Okay, let's go for some damage immunity. And we'll just top up Seer. Alright, Seer should have a ability ready in a moment where she can just... There we go, that one. Just for the simple fact Vader was taking turn after turn after turn. So it's really just a case of keeping her alive so she can do that. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay. Surrender the holocron. I won't let you take those children. Again, I'll give them the credit. They tried to do what was in the game. I say that it kind of looked a bit janky. You know, like she was kind of like, I know I'm meant to be doing this, but I don't look good doing this. But again, 10 out of 10 for effort there, because I didn't expect that. I thought they'd just, if anything, do the dialogue and cut. So they did more than I expected. All right, so final shards, and we got the portrait. Now, I'm glad we finished the event. Just for the record, I'm just going to recommence this journey before I forget it. But yeah, I've got to be honest, because of the aforementioned Leia, I have not got anything for Cal, sadly. So I've got him unlocked, that's the big thing. He's not going to be months and months and months and months away. But sadly, he is probably going to be a little bit behind as far as Zetas and the rest. But we'll get there, we'll get there. So let me just take a screenshot of this. All right, let's see how far we can take him, because I did say I was going to try and give him everything I could. So let's see what everything I can is. All right, we haven't got stuck at gear 2. That's always positive when I'm doing this. All right, we got to gear 7, gear 8, gear 9. All right, we got stuck at gear 9 to 10. I'm guessing it's car attack, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, it isn't. Wow. What is it then? Stun guns? Yeah, wow. I mean, we're going to get stuck on car attack again, that's for sure, but can I get some of these? Don't want to use get one, but I don't mind using guild store currency. And I don't mind using the shard shop currency either. Oh, we're one off. Go on, I'll just do a teensy weensy bit of farming. I don't like. Oh, I'm using the wrong engines. Well, damn. It's alright. I'm annoyed at myself there. I should have farmed that node. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, so we get stuck on gear 10. He needs car attack and what looks like stun gun. Stun cuffs even. That's not going to be difficult. Wow. Okay, so it's not actually that bad. The car attacks are obviously going to be a little bit awkward because we need what 32 and 23, but by and large that was a lot better than I thought it would be. All right, let's do the abilities. Like I say, I've got no Zetas. I'm waiting to apply one to Leia, so yeah, again that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, we'll get him maxed up soon enough. I mean, fingers crossed before the end of 3v3 we'll have Cal sorted. I mean, I'm saying at the end of 3v3, hopefully it'll be way before that, but you never know. It depends how quick my Zeta income goes. I feel like I'm with everyone that Zetas have just been really hard to come by lately. So, yeah, I'm in need of some. Alright, so we're not doing too bad. I mean, we got everything that you'd expect to get, obviously. We haven't got Omicrons either. I wouldn't say I'm going to apply an Omicron to him. I don't know if there's something that's on a unique or a special that's maybe kind of nice. But I'm not doing the lead. I'm saying that though. I don't like Bracker in TB. So I'm saying all this, and I'm thinking maybe I might do the lead TB, the TB lead army, because it just means that I don't have to do or worry about Bracker. less hassle for me is worth an Omicron, but man, an Omicron is a high price. Okay, and I would do the mods, but I did the mods on Leia the other day, and I got lambasted by my guild for putting such shoddy mods on, so thankfully at least we got 2 matching sets this time. Yeah, I didn't really have 2 full matching sets for Leia, from the auto set anyway. I'm not working on that because that's terrible. Alright, we'll leave it at that. I know they're bad, but still, it's something. So, we've unlocked him. I'm chuffed because honestly it's been too long, way too long. I kind of get what CG were doing, a bit like the Grand Inquisitor event. They wanted to drag it out and sort of have FOMO behind it. But still, this was just beyond ridiculous. I mean, when you think he's going to be in the Journey Guide in a couple of months now, so this is the last time his event is going to be a temporary thing. So I'm like, come on, to have it only appear twice is just a little bit, sorry, twice before this is just a little bit silly. I mean, come on, CG. But again, I get where they were coming from, but like I was saying around the time, I thought they'd do it at Christmas. Because even if it was October, December, which is a very short run, they did it before with Jedi Knight Luke, if I remember right. They kind of did something that was like a very short return. So they really should have done it with Jedi Knight Cal, but it is what it is. I've got my gripes about it, obviously, which I'm voicing now, but we've got the character. That's the main thing, and we move on. So, thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back soon. We're going to do 2 videos on 2 Galactic Legends events that I've done recently, and yeah, we're going to just try and help people who maybe are on the way to getting those. So tune in if you want to see more. Until then, bye for now, everyone.